Wachi is back in action with his newest melodic EP, Morphosia, and I am very excited to review it because I've been listening to it over and over for the last couple of days, and I have to say this one slaps hard. I cannot express how much I love this EP. It is a very long EP actually. This is like album length with 11 tracks, including the intro, but I just think it is just so great. Wachi is no stranger to melodic songs. I think his very unique way of mixing his distinct heavy style with other kinds of genres, with like more melodic styles, his collaborations, for example, with Dabin have been amazing. And in this EP, that is at full blast, and I especially love the first song he released for this one. I think that is very reminiscent of Dabin's songs. You can clearly see his influence, but I'm going to talk about it when I discuss each one of the songs because I'm just really excited to go over each one. So anyways, I've talked too much already in the intro. Let's go on to review Morphosia and explain which ones are the best and what I enjoyed the most out of each song. So let's start with the first single that was released for Morphosia. It is called Glow in the Dark with Trella. And Trella has done a lot of songs with Dabin. I think she's a great vocalist. She has been killing it lately with collaborations with William Black, with Dabin, like I said before. And this is her collaboration with Wachi that I thought was just beautiful in so many ways. This song is so good. It is reminiscent of, like I said before, like Dabin's style. He's made a couple songs with him, and you can clearly see like the influence that he's trying to adopt from his songs. I mean, I think it's just really great. But it also has like that distinct Wachi style in a very melodic way. And this is also the song that caps off the album, which I thought was pretty cool because it's very different from the others. It's very beautiful, very soft, and it also has like some like distinct sounds that you can clearly hear that are Wachi's influence. And this one is just amazing. I just loved it so much, and it was probably my favorite in the album until I heard another one that I'll discuss next. But this one is just great. And also I have to appreciate that album cover. This album cover is just beautiful. I think this is the one that really made me want to fall in love with this EP. And yeah, Glow in the Dark is definitely going to be my favorites of 2024. And yeah, it is just so good and a great way to start this era. Now, I thought Glow in the Dark was a pretty amazing start, but also the next one just really blew me away in so many ways. It is Happier by Now, a collaboration with Low Spirit, the second collaboration with Wachi, because they also made my favorite song of 2023, Hollow, which is such a banger, and this one is no different. I feel like Happier by Now just carries that heavy emotion that Low Spirit is known for. I loved his voice in Hollow. I loved his voice here, and it just continues that trend of having really powerful songs with amazing lyrics. The lyrics in this one just make the song shine so much. The lyrics are very raw, really powerful, and just heartbreaking in so many ways. I think it deals with topics such as depression, such as not feeling good enough, and this is a song that I related to in a little bit, and I thought it was like really interesting how they touch upon this topic. And songs with really distinct lyrics that you can clearly hear what the artists are trying to convey with the song are really rare, and this one is one of them. So yeah, Happier by Now is also one of my favorites. It's just such a great song. Okay, so those were the only two singles. I love that they left all the other songs for the rest of the EP. I think artists should do that a little bit more because they usually release like, I don't know, 7 tracks out of 10 and then you get like 2 or 3 most out of the final release of the album. This one I like how he just like released a couple so you can get a taste of what's to come, like 2 of them, like the best songs in Morphosia, and then the rest is just packed with new bangers that, when you listen to it over and over, you notice new things and you come to like the songs a lot more.
So you look and you look and you look and you can't find anything. But what if it's not a bluebird? What if it looks like
So anyways, Morphosia kicks off with a small intro. It is called I Hope You Find What You're Looking For. And it's just a small 43-second intro that I liked. I think it sets the tone for the album. It's kind of like a recording, and I just think it has a really nice message. And then it kicks off right into After It All with Concrete Castles. After It All is a great start to the album because it has like the distinct style of Morphosia, which is a really amazing and just like soft and powerful intro that builds up into a really heavy drop, and that is something that I just enjoyed a lot. It has the distinct Wachi switch it sample that like towards the end, and I thought that was just pretty cool. I always like when he plays that sample, and this one is just really amazing. I think this one just like starts off really well. It's really heavy, really powerful. That's something I gotta mention out of each and every one of the songs here, is that they're great to listen to when you're like really inspired, really pumped up, and also just like ready to party, because they have really heavy drops, and it's just really amazing to hear at shows. So the next song is Thrive with Dia Frampton, and this one is just really good too. I feel like this one has like a more mysterious, softer, sadder tone than After It All, and it has like really also heavy drops in like in the middle and also towards the end. I like this one because it's just like really powerful, and also Dia Frampton's voice, it adds a really nice touch. So like I said before, this one is a little bit moodier. Like there's a lot of variety within Morphosia, especially like in the tones of the songs, and this one is just like really interesting. And also like that's gonna, you're gonna notice next in the next song like what I mean, because every song is very varied, even though they carry like similar themes, similar song composition. But the next one is called Without You with Runn. So Without You is a very different song. It's very nice, and it is Kai Wachi's, I think, second or third collaboration with Runn, and it is always a joy to have her in these songs and albums, because she's basically one of the biggest names in melodic bass with vocalists and also producers. I feel like this song just has like really interesting guitars in the beginning, like really soft, really happy. It also has a little bit of heavy in the middle and end, but just a little bit less than the other songs, but it's still nice to listen to, and it also adds to the variety of songs in this EP. I just thought that Without You was really good. And the next one is When We Touch. Now, When We Touch is a very interesting song. This one has like a very bouncy style to it, and it has an uncredited vocalist, or I think it's just like samples in the like the vocals in the background. I think it's just really nice, and it's like classic Kai Wachi mixed with like the theme of Morphosia, which is like a little bit more melodic, a little bit more like magical, if you could kind of like in that kind of way. And it's just really nice. I thought that When We Touch was just like really cool, really jumpy, less heavier than some of the other songs, and yeah, it's just a really enjoyable song that adds to the album in a very great way. But the next one is a song you have to listen to, because Buried Beneath You, my God, my respects. This song is just great. Buried Beneath You is Kai Wachi's third collaboration with YMIR. It is an amazing song in so many ways. This song is just beautiful. It is raw, it is powerful, it's just a great song that just hit me in all the right ways. It is very heavy, it is just a song that really inspires you, and oh my God, the drop just blew my mind in so many ways. This song just, you gotta listen to it. It's just really, really good. Probably one of my favorites of the year. Definitely one of my favorites of 2024, and it's just like really powerful. The chorus is amazing. I mean, it's just like, you're buried beneath you, buried beneath you. Just, it's just charged with so much emotion, and yeah, it's definitely probably my favorite in the album. Which is interesting, because honestly, I wasn't a big fan of the first two collaborations between Kai Wachi and YMIR, but this one just blows it out of the park. Just my respects. Yeah, one of my favorites. Okay, let's go on to the next one. The next one is Feel Fine with Sounder, and Sounder is an artist that she's been popping up in so many places, and I like her voice a lot. She was in the Crystal Skies album, and I like this song because it has like that really powerful voice, kind of like a softer song. Obviously it has like Kai Wachi's distinct synths that are just like crashing and powerful and noisy, but this one kind of has like that softer, like more like moodier feel, the same way that Thrive with Dia Frampton did. And yeah, I like Feel Fine. I thought it was a good song, and yeah. Then we have Happier by Now, amazing song with Low Spirit. I think it's just amazing. I would love to keep listening to Low Spirit with Kai Wachi in the future, because they obviously know what they're doing together. This song is just really great, just like Hollow. I obviously like Hollow more first, because that song is just iconic, but yeah, I would love to keep listening to them. Then we have Catharsis. Now, Catharsis is also a solo Wachi song. It's more like a classic style that he has. Like, it reminds me of his like 2019 songs, 2020. It's more just like you know, like really interesting, heavy dubstep with interesting themes here and there. It kind of like it kind of sticks out from the melodic style from the other songs, but I feel like it was a good decision to put it in the album to have like the variety of Morphosia. And yeah, I just thought it was really interesting and a good song because it's just like really bouncy, like kind of the same way as When We Touch, but it has like also like that distinct kind of like really nice production. And yeah, this is it's a pretty enjoyable song. Now we continue to probably the most unique song on the album. It is Holding On To Us, and this one is with Haley Mays. And this is the first time I've heard of Haley Mays, but I like her vocals in the song, just like that soft, you know, like more relaxing style. And also the production, like with the drops, is just really interesting. Obviously, it has like the distinct Kaiwachi heavy bass, but also has like really interesting like production, like beats in it that are just like really hit different. And I just liked it. This one was really interesting. It also has like that same moody feel that combines with melodic, and yeah, just a pretty enjoyable song. Finally, the album is capped with Glow in the Dark. Like I said before, one of my favorite songs, probably my favorite until Buried Beneath You came along. And yeah, I like this song a lot. The cover art was beautiful, and yeah, overall this whole album is just a masterpiece. It's a really great work of art, and yeah, I'm gonna be listening to it a lot. So my top three in the album are probably Buried Beneath You all the way first, then Glow in the Dark, then Happier by Now with Low Spirit, then After It All with Concrete Castles at point number 4, and then the rest of the songs. But overall, those were pretty my favorite from Morphosia. And yeah, overall, the album is gonna get an 85 out of 100. Definitely just a great recommendation if you like heavy stuff, if you like melodic stuff. And yeah, I just really enjoyed it. So anyways, those are pretty much all my thoughts on Morphosia. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, keep staying along for more melodic bass videos. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. So have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you around.